There is nothing like Sambisa forest, says Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV and thank you for joining us. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, yesterday said Boko Haram existed because of the lack of political will to defeat them. According to him, the fight against Boko Haram persisted because of vested interests. Atiku, who spoke on the People's Town Hall 2023, a program organized by Channels Television to provide the presidential candidate opportunity to discuss their programs, stated that he served in the Northeast as a customs officer and knows the terrain, and added that there is no place for anybody to hide there as the terrain is a vast land of shrubs. He said, "I do not understand why Boko Haram should exist because there is nowhere for them to hide. I served in the Northeast when it was Borno and I was on patrol there and know the terrain. They say there is a place called Sambisa. I have been there and there is no forest, it is only shrubs." He said the country is currently facing problems of insecurity and unity and needs experienced and competent people to lead in 2023 to restore the Nigeria of our dreams. He noted that every part of the country has insecurity challenge and vowed that the administration, if elected, would negotiate with the different geopolitical zones in the country to resolve the peculiar insecurity situation affecting the region. He said, every zone of the country has its peculiar insecurity situation. In the southeast, we have the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, agitation, but is realizing Biafra possible in this age and time. We cannot afford another civil war in Nigeria. That is why we are talking about restructuring and devolution of power to grant more autonomy to the regions. The country cannot afford to go into another civil war over the separatist agitations in the southeast. The realization of Biafra Republic may be impossible to achieve at this time and age. That is why we are talking about restructuring and devolution of power to grant more autonomy to the geopolitical zones. He advised the Southeast Zone to form alliances with other parts of the country to be more politically relevant in the scheme of things in Nigeria. The Southeast Geopolitical Zone should do more to move across the River Niger. They should do more to align with other geopolitical zones to secure political power, he said. The former Vice President of Nigeria said his administration would not scrap security votes, but monitor how chief executives, whether at the federal, state, or local government level, should be made to account for how they use the funds. What we need on this issue of security votes is to ensure accountability. The chief executives, whether at the federal, state, or local government, should account for how much they spend. We should not fold our arms and watch governors spend the money recklessly. There will be proper accountability. He said his administration will remove fuel subsidies after proper dialogue with critical stakeholders on how to give palliatives to the people. We cannot keep funding subsidy or continue to borrow money. When we were in office in 1999, we proposed to remove the subsidy. We have gone to the third stage. It got stuck. If we had removed subsidy, there will not be anything like subsidy this period, he said. So those are the words of Atiku Abubakar as he talked about his plan if he eventually gets into power as the president of Nigeria during a chat he had with Channels Television. As more of the presidential candidates are coming out to share their plans, possibly manifesto, like Peter Obi has dropped his manifesto, and we are yet to see the manifesto of the other candidates, which will hopefully will be shown to us in a matter of weeks because we are counting down to elections for 2023. So with Atiku Abubakar sharing his thoughts on different contingent areas of the sectors of the economy, Nigerians are asking questions to say, really, there's no Sambisa forest? So where did that come from? And this is quite a deep conversation that we believe that a lot of people who have been talking or who have experienced this would hopefully have the confidence to come out to, to say their own opinion about this. Because the truth of the matter is, when it comes to insurgency in Nigeria, it has brought Nigeria back several years down the line, as we've lost a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians, Northerners, even from all parts of the country, because they are not selective when they are packing people. They pack anybody they deem fit, and we've had incidents of insurgency, terrorism in churches. Example was the last one we had in Owo, in the church in Owo, that still brings a lot of pain to many homes and families. So now, with Abubakar saying there's nothing like Sambisa forest, could this be considered as true? And do we think his own narrative of saying that the whole place is full of shrubs and there cannot be anywhere called Sambisa forest, is it strong enough to hold water? Kindly share your contribution in the comment section below, because when we are talking about our leaders having an understanding of what exactly is going on, I think our presidential candidate should be able to give us substantial arguments or points for arguments where we all can have a better understanding. Because if we do not ask questions, if we do not have leaders who are clear about what they will do when they get there, we might just start dancing in circles right from the very beginning, which I'm sure a lot of us Nigerians are not ready for. We need a leader who is clear of the challenges on ground and who will prefer, solutions, and not be able to talk about it, but be able to act it in the common interest of the people and the citizens of Nigeria. Can you drop your comments in the comment section below? Is it true that Sambisa forest doesn't exist? Kindly share in the comment section once again. See you in the next news. Bye for now.